It's crazy, man. This was
It was good. It was good
fucking
fun.
years ago. Dude.
Yeah, it was 3 years.
This was 2019 TwitchCon when I had literally face revealed a week prior.
Yeah,
And then you just blew
you
out.
were fresh.
And I
you
was
were
the first person that
babyface.
saw you.
Yes, Ted was the first person who saw me, and you asshole, because I was self-conscious about putting my face out there.
Took a photo with you.
The second
photo
I
with you.
fucking, the second I can tell this whole fucking story because of just how traumatic it was and how badly Ted added to all of it.
This is dramatic.
So I was so nervous about this face reveal. I was not prepared. I knew I was going to TwitchCon, so I knew it had to come out at some point. Put out the face reveal at the end of a Minecraft video where me and Venom kill the End Dragon, the Ender Dragon. 30 minutes later, after that video post, I get in an Uber, and I'm at the airport, and I'm literally sitting at the gate like this.
Oh, man.
Like I legitimately thought that everybody was going to be like looking for me at the airport, even though they had no idea.
Yeah, they're just like, who the fuck is this guy getting too drunk before his flight?
Yeah,
Can't even
dude.
hold his head up.
I was on Twitter. Everybody's profile picture was me. It was insane.
Yeah.
It felt like
That's what I'm worried about, man. Like,
Yeah,
if that shit ever happens, like, I saw what happened to Dream, and everyone's like, yeah, does that make you want a face reveal? And I'm like, no,
Dude.
no.
Yeah, no. It was rough. It was really rough for a very long time after that. I get on the plane, take the couple-hour flight to LA, get off the plane, walk out of the gate. Ted Nivison's waiting.
I was coordinating with you, okay? We were texting.
Hey.
You told me what gate you were rolling up to in your plane.
I know.
I came up 'cause
walked out.
I wanted to meet you.
I know you did. I came out, and I'm still like,
You
I'm
came
so very
stomping out
nervous.
in your Timbies.
I did. My Tim's on.
Yeah, you were
right.
wearing your Tims.
And the first fucking thing this guy does, he fucking reaches into his bag of tricks and pulls out a fucking Polaroid camera and takes a fucking photo of me.
Oh, that's kind of cute, though.
Yeah, I think
Wasn't cute?
honestly, I don't know where that photo is
Polaroid.
either.
I have like there's a bunch of people took a shit ton of Polaroids of me.
Yeah.
And, I'm not too concerned about it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that
Polaroid's a little
picture.
physical
Yeah,
thing.
I know. Yeah, that's true.
I honestly
wasn't
couldn't
like
even
an
tell you
Instagram
where that.
anywhere.
I can just imagine that you looked like shit coming off that flight and he just took a fucking photo of you, candid, and you probably looked fucking awful. You probably
Well,
like,
dude, it
pulled
was
a
the
face.
second. It was like the second. It was the second photo anyone has
Yeah.
ever, taken of my
Yeah,
face
yeah.
that's related to the online world. And like, I just remember that convention. Every photo that would come out, it was like the loss of control is what really flustered me, because this face reveal was this orchestrated thing where like I was in front of the webcam. I did 100 fucking takes of it. I picked the perfect one. And then all of a sudden, I'm thrust into a convention center with hundreds and thousands and
Yeah,
thousands of
completely
people.
unfiltered.
Yeah.
Just will take photos
Yeah.
of you from
Yeah,
every
man.
angle. You look like shit. Your hair's fucked up. The
Exactly.
wind blew it. You didn't even know.
Yeah,
Then you
and
had to grow out your hair and put it in a bun so it never happens again.
Yep.
Yeah.
And every photo looked different of me. I remember that weekend. I was taking photos with a bunch of different people on that I knew. And they were
Yeah.
coming out, and every fucking photo, people were like, why does he look different in this one? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And every time where that happened, I remember Michael McChill had a shitty Android phone with like the face smoothing turned up to 1,000,000. And it made me look like a fucking 10-year-old.
Right.
Yeah.
And then a second later, Venom comes up, and he also's got a weird Android, but it's
This
got like
just
the
feels
face
like you hadn't
sharpening
been.
one on it.
This just feels like you hadn't had photos taken of you up until
No,
this
I
point.
didn't, because for 3 years I was this faceless fucking YouTuber.
Well, it's not like you didn't exist before that as a person, as a human
Oh, I
being.
know. Ted, but from the time where I started to gain notoriety on YouTube,
yeah.
there are very, very few, like single digits amount of photos of me taken in those couple years.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
Same.
even lying. That's how locked down I kept it.
Yeah, and
yeah,
Dream,
man,
Dream did a
I'm
good
at
job
it-
of
I'm at
keeping
it.
it locked down too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm out of every like group photo and shit like that. Anything people want to post, I'm out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think people are also pretty like conscious of your situation too. And I feel like once
Yeah,
you
there's
get-
a lot of people forget, especially over like the last 2 years, with like I wasn't wearing this all that much. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I've worn this like in the last 2 or 3 months more than I've worn it in like the last 2 years.
That's crazy.
Look how rusty the son of a bitch is.
Yeah, you're gonna need a new one, man. Holy shit.
No, I just gotta clean it, dude. I got the vinegar. I got the
Probably got
double
a whole
strength
fucking
white
setup.
vinegar. I got the soap scours. I got everything I need besides a container.
He's got a Patrick Bateman set up. He cleans the fucking helmet every morning.
Legit.
Dude, that's
but no,
awesome.
dude, like going back to conventions, doing the meetup at DreamHack, doing the meetup at PAX, dude. After like 2 years of not having a meetup, it was fucking great. It was like
that must have been
being,
nice.
it was like being right back where we started. Saw a ton of people that came out to PAX. We saw Pyrocynical. We met up with him. We had a dinner. We shot a podcast. It was good because you're connecting with these people after 2 years and seeing them in person. And you expect things to be different, like you expected them to have changed. But the reality is, it's like you're picking up exactly where you left off 2 years ago. Everyone's just 2 years older.
Yeah.
But it's all the same. It feels like COVID didn't even happen, and that it was just a horrible nightmare. Horrible nightmare.
Horrible nightmare. Everyone's just a little more weathered and depressed. You know?
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit happier now. They do the sun changed. We have another hour of sunlight here, which is great. That happened very recently.
That's fucked
My
up.
dick was hard. I was. But the thing is, I was in Queensland at the time when it changed. But Queensland doesn't do. They're like the only state that doesn't do daylight savings in Australia.
They
So I'm
keep
like,
the
yes,
darkness.
it changed. And then like I'm waiting, and it's like 6:30. It's getting dark. I'm like,
I'm in Queensland.
we're up there shooting a video for Halloween, which is going to be
dope.
pretty good. I don't know if I could really say too much about that. But yeah, I mean, I could talk about. I could talk about like maybe one of the videos that we did.
Sure.
Sure,
Well, the Misfits.
yeah.
Look, the just the idea of the Misfits coming back to their YouTube and doing group videos again is one of the most exciting things I've seen in a while. You know.
Yeah, it's been a drought. It's been a drought for sure. It was literally illegal for 2 years to like hang out. To like you couldn't if you lived in a house alone. The only people that could go over your house were you could only have one person at a time. And they usually either had to be related to you or like a significant other.
Right.
So every single time I went to Fitz's or Fitz's came to my house, the idea was that if a cop stopped them and said, "Where are you going? What are you doing outside? Where are you heading?"
He's your
They'll say,
boyfriend.
"I'm going to my boyfriend's house." So yeah.
Wow.
You know, we were big gay lovers for a good year just to be able to fucking hang out. But it was weird, man. You have like a little party with 5 people like over your house. Cops would come knocking and fine everyone like $2,000.
Crazy.
Crazy. I just imagine a cop like looking at you two and being like, "You better start kissing."
They
Well, it's wild
flew
too
drones.
because you want to hear something crazy? Like when you came on the podcast, you know, I'm 90% sure that you were in the midst of that still. Like there was not a time pre-COVID that you have
was
ever been on
bad.
Chuckle Sandwich.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
that
true.
weird to think about?
It's true.
What?
It is.
What are you talking
now
about?
we're post COVID.
What do you mean that
Pre
Chuckle Sandwich started in 2021?
You said pre-COVID.
Yeah,
There's-
there was
we were
not
into COVID.
Yeah, no,
he's
he's never-
saying that there wasn't.
there
I've
wasn't.
never been
Oh,
on a
my bad.
podcast
Yeah.
My bad.
pre-COVID.
No,
you
my
guys.
bad. My bad.